Yo, what it do, YouTube? We back at it with another blog. It is your boy Lavish Valentino, and this is Lavish Valentino TV. Major salute to everybody. Hope y'all good. I hope you had a good and productive day. We here. You already know. You see the title of the blog, so you already know what we're gonna talk about. To any new viewers, like I always say, that's tapped into the channel. You messing with the content, you like what you see, feel free right here to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more content. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the blog. So I wanted to do this blog pretty much because I'm noticing something when it comes to Fivio Foreign. Now, we all know that Fivio Foreign did, I believe, like 6 to 8 months in a Jersey jail. You know, it was some craziness. You know, I think it was involving, like, he allegedly pointed a gun at somebody, right? I don't know, right? And he spent some time in jail. He came out, and for what I'm seeing, he's turning a new leaf. He's moving in the right direction, and he's turning more to like gospel drill, if you want to put it like that. And you know, he's pretty much he found God. You know, he's trying to get out of the negativity and trying to stay more on the positive road, which I have absolutely no problem. You know, and I actually salute Fivio for trying to stay on the right path and seeking God, because let's just be real, you know, as human beings, we're flawed and we're sinners, and you know, we definitely all need God. You feel what I'm saying? So to see Fabi do that, you know, it's to me, it's a good look, you know. And I gotta give Fabi his flowers, because you know, from where he came from and the things that he was getting himself into that was negative to where he's at now, I'm proud of him. You know, the type of person that I am is this: like, if you're doing negative stuff and you're doing things you're not supposed to be doing, I'm going to call you out. I'm going to say, yo, you're wrong for doing X, Y, and Z. But on the flip side, if you're doing something positive and you're trying, I'm going to give you your flowers, and I'm going to say, congratulations, I salute you. Here's the issue that I'm seeing. Since Fivio is on his new path and trying to, you know, stay in the right direction, and he's talking about God more, I'm noticing that he's getting a lot of negative feedback off of it, which I quite frankly don't understand why he's getting the negative feedback, because what he's doing is a good thing, you would think, right? But you know, you got people out there, and I'm seeing the comments mainly on Instagram, because I follow Fivio on Instagram, and I'm looking at his comment section. It's just nothing but hate. People are saying that, oh, you know, this is just an act. Fivio Foreign is not looking for God. He's worshiping the devil. You know, he's putting on an act. You know, not too long ago, he told 1090 Scrap to suck his you know what, you know, and all this stuff. They pretty much, people are just trolling and saying that this is not real. And I just don't understand why the hate. Now, let me tell you something, right? As far as this whole Scrap 1090 situation, right? However you say his name, you got to understand something. These two guys have problems with each other, okay? I don't know where it started from, and I quite frankly don't care where it started from. All I know is that these two brothers got problems. They got issues with each other. Y'all seem to forget that Scrap mentioned Fivio Foreign's mother, which is deceased, which is the utmost out of pocket disrespect. So y'all expect Fivio to not say anything about somebody that's disrespecting his deceased family member? Y'all crazy. Seeking God or not, nobody should be able to tolerate that disrespect. So, and plus, people forget Fivio's from New York. That SMD quote is a New York thing. So of course he's gonna say that. This man, Scrap, has been disrespecting Fivio for a minute now, since he came home. mention his deceased moms. So why wouldn't Fivio Foreign say something back? And I don't understand this fascination with people mentioning the dead. It just to me that's always been weird. It's always been disrespectful, and y'all gonna end up losing y'all lives if y'all keep doing that. Y'all think it's cool to mention somebody dead ops or somebody's dead family members. That's not cool. And y'all gonna end up getting seriously hurt, or worse, you're gonna get unalived. So getting back to what I'm saying, I don't blame Fivio Foreign for saying what he's saying, because it's like, bro, this guy's coming at me on the internet. He mentioned my deceased moms. Of course I'm going to say something, because what he said was out of pocket. You see, people like to throw stones and stuff like that and try to act like they perfect. Nobody's perfect out here, bro. We all sinners. We all falling short. You understand what I'm saying? We're not perfect. We're human beings. Fivio Foreign did what he did, right? He fell short. And for what I'm getting is that when he was locked up, bro was doing a lot of thinking, a lot of reflecting, like, yo, I can't continue to go on this path of negativity. I got to change. And probably was in a cell crying out to God for help. You just don't know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I feel like that's what happened. He had an epiphany. He's like, yo, I can't continue to do this. I need to change. So why not just let this brother try and change? Why do we have to put somebody down? I just don't understand that. Please explain to me what exactly that Fivio Foreign, what is he doing that's so wrong? He's cleaning up his raps. He's sticking more to the Christian gospel drill rap. There's nothing wrong with that. But to see, the problem is, y'all rather see somebody be negative and be stuck in darkness than somebody do something positive. People are so ass backwards, it's not even funny. When somebody's doing something negative, they cheer you on. When somebody's doing something positive or trying to do something positive, somehow that's a problem. Somehow people got something to say. Somehow people will say that you're faking it or something like that. It's so mind-boggling to me that people think this way. I don't get it, bro. Nothing that Fivio is doing to me is wrong. And for what I'm seeing, from me looking at this whole situation, besides the trolls and the trolling and the negative comments, there are people out here, and there's a large amount of folks are giving Fivio nothing but positive feedbacks. He's taking a new leaf. He's trying to find God. Let him do that. Let him try. Y'all so quick to throw stones at somebody. Okay, Fivio did a lot of bad stuff, you know what I mean? The brother's not perfect. We all not. Enough is enough, bro. You're no better than him. I'm no better than him. Like, come on now, bro. Let this man do what he got to do. Y'all want Fivio to go back to his old ways? You want Fivio to go back to him drinking out of control? Pill popping out of control? That's what you want him to do? Talking about the clapping ops and all this stuff on his raps? That's what y'all want him to go back to do? That's crazy to me. That's wild crazy to me. Because it seems like that's what y'all want him to do. The man been sober off alcohol going on 6-8 months already. He's in a gym. He's coming back to God. What's the problem, bro? Tell me, what's the problem? When you do positive, some people got something to say. When you doing negative, nobody got a problem over there. It's ass backwards. I just don't get it. But whatever, bro. That's all I really got to say about that. Fivio, salute to you, brother. Continue to do what you do. Never mind the haters, bro. Keep on the positive path. And, you know what I'm saying, always keep God first and stay prayed up. That's really all I got to say, man. Thank y'all for tuning into the channel. Hit that comment section. Let me know how you feel about the situation. Lavish is out. Peace.